In 1896, legends say that the Ethiopian warrior King Emperor Menelik II saw a vision of angels and 200,000 warriors who would come to his aid when he called upon them. These warriors came from all over Ethiopia. There were galas from Shoa and Tigray, Amhara nobles and princes, church leaders and farmers, men and women who abandoned their fields and families to fight. At their head was an empress who, though she wasn't of royal blood, was known throughout Ethiopia for her wisdom, strength, and beauty. Her name was Tatu. She rode into battle astride a white horse and wore a long white dress under her armor, symbolizing peace, but she carried a sword representing her readiness to defend her people if need be. Together, Menelik and Tatu led their army to the decisive Battle of Adwa, where they crushed the Italian colonial forces. This marked the end of Italy's attempt to conquer Ethiopia and preserved Africa's last vestige of independence, securing the continent's place in history as the cradle of humanity. Welcome back to the Historical Hinge. Today, we are going to talk about the Battle of Adwa between Ethiopia and Italy in 1896. Make sure to watch till the end, where we will show you how to win an epic prize. Let us begin. Emperor Menelik II's dream of uniting Ethiopia was almost complete. He had defeated various rebellions and subjugated the rebellious chiefs, or sheiks. But now he needed to secure his country's northern border against possible Turkish incursions. In 1895, Menelik sent his army to occupy the strategic Tigrayan town of Adwa, but instead of finding the Turks, they encountered another invading force, this time coming from the Mediterranean. It was an army of Italians. The Italians had begun their invasion in 1895 with a force of 17,000 troops under the command of General Eritrean. Their objective was to conquer Ethiopia and add it to the dwindling Italian colonial possessions. The Italians believed that their mission was divinely ordained and that black Africans were an inferior race destined to serve their white Italian masters. Menelik's forces were larger than those of the Italians and were composed of a variety of units. The most elite were the chasseurs, or hunters, who were armed with rifles and served as the emperor's personal bodyguards. Then there were the artillerists, who operated the guns that pounded away at the Italian lines. Next were the regular infantrymen, many of whom also carried rifles. Finally, there were the irregulars, who were often armed with spears and shields.